So if you were one of the 200 to 500 people that watch my videos, you will realise I didn't upload on Sunday, and this is the reason why. Okay, let me just spin you around slightly. Oops. We have smashed our kitchen to bits, basically. Let me just show you the top part. All of this was covered in tiles that used to do our heads in. So we have knocked out all the tiles, which was pretty easy because they weren't stuck on properly. But what we've also done is, if you've watched any of my live cooking videos on Facebook, you will see that this part here had like it was sort of a working area. It had like a fridge freezer in and things like that. Let me just tilt this back slightly. There you go. So all of this has been ripped out, and the reason for that is because my boiler has gone there. It goes out on Wednesday, Thursday, so it gets ripped out Wednesday, Thursday, and a new one gets put in. We've tried to repair it, and we're at the point where we have to do something about it. So in here was an under-counter fridge freezer, which we both hated. They needed replacing, so we just took the opportunity to rip it out. What we've got for here is a stand-up fridge freezer, which I always wanted the one in the garage back in here, but the doors don't swap on it. You know how you can swap hinge sides? You can't do that on the one I've got in the garage. So we've just bought a really, really cheap one that had great reviews off AO, and I'm not kidding, it is bloody fab. So it just goes to show sometimes you don't have to spend loads and loads of money. So we've got a lot of work to do, and we don't know what we're going to put here to fill this hole. I quite fancy like a pantry thing, but it's going to block off this window here, and we don't want to do that either. So that is why our cooking and things like that are going to be a little bit off. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna struggle a little bit, but I am going to keep trying to sort of, I mean, look at the state of that. I'm going to try and keep vlogging and cooking, and I don't have an oven either. And we might lose the gas Wednesday night. So yeah, we're doing really, really well. But you know, I literally, that is the kitchen. That is it. So it's going to be microwave and halogen, basically. Here is where everything out the kitchen has gone. This is our new cooker here, again from AO, fantastic price. We just wanted something basic because, as you know, I don't use my oven very often. I tend to use my halogen more, and that needs bringing back in the kitchen, so I need to bring that back in because I'll obviously use that more than anything. But this was the fridge freezer that we got. Let me just see if I can get this guy. Yeah, it's a Fridge Master, and I have to admit it's been really good. It came with a small dint in this door, and we phoned AO straight away, but because we needed it straight away, they actually just gave us like 50 quid off, and we were like, yeah, whatever. It's just sometimes easier. Nobody's going to see it anyway. And to be honest, I really like the inside of it. It's, yeah, I mean, it's a fridge. What do you want, you know? And it was really, you know, well priced. But the thing I like about it is this, you know how some black appliances are like really high shine plastic? This isn't. It's got like a matte black effect to it. I had great reviews on AO. So if you are looking for a fridge freezer, then search that name and have a look, because I have been really, really impressed. I was a bit worried, I'm going to be honest, because we usually buy Samsung, but I am really, really impressed with what I've seen so far. The freezer part of it isn't going to suit a family of 4, I wouldn't think, because you've got sort of like 2 big sort of drawers, and then this one's like a one that's sort of much shallower, but it's very quiet, and so far I have actually been loving it. These marks are just off us with dusty fingerprints, but yeah, very impressed so far, very impressed indeed. So today is first day back at exercising, and to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it, but as always with these things, I am still struggling with my pain. And what that means is that when I go out for this walk, I have to not overdo it. I've got to keep my pace quite low and take it steady and just not up the pace at all. So it's going to be quite difficult because the last few months I've had Graham with me, who's been able to pace me when I've been walking. And when I'm on my own, I tend to get my plugs in and go, 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 which isn't really always a great thing. So yeah, here we go. So let's keep fingers crossed and let's get this done. It's only a couple of miles and it's freezing outside as well, but I need to get this done, so let's go, go, go. Okay, so I finally got into the park from the house. There we go. I'll show you some more as we get through, but basically it's just about, for me, getting out of the house into some fresh air and into some natural scenery, so it lifts my mood. And my mood over the last week and a half has been pretty shitty, for want of a better word, and it's because I have let circumstances roll me into not being able to get out of sort of doing the things I like, you know, and it's just, everything has just not gone quite right this month. And my stance on this is that yesterday I was just like, I've got to draw a line under this and put myself first. So today is that putting myself first, because if I'm not mentally strong enough, being physically strong enough, you know, if these problems keep getting chucked my way, I won't be able to deal with them. So when I come out for a walk, it's time for me to clear my head and just let go of everything, basically. I know that sounds really like hippie-ish, but it's the truth, you know. It clears my head and it gives me space to think. So I am going to get on and keep walking, and when I get a bit further down, I'll show you where I am. Here we are, one of the favourite parts of my walk, to the lake. I don't know, there's just something about the sound of water that is calming. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But yeah, this is my standard walk, so I know how far it is, and I can try and pace myself against my time. It should take me about 45 minutes, but today is obviously going to take me longer, which is absolutely fine. So, such a pretty place. Why would you not be happy walking around here? I don't know. Great. Oh, I am back. I made it. That was tough. It really was tough. I always find it so difficult when I stop exercising and have to go back to it. It's like climbing a mountain again, and it doesn't even matter if it's just for a couple of weeks. It just is so hard to get back into it, and that's why I don't like stopping. That was, I think it was 2.6 miles or something like that. So when I come back, I always just have to sit down for 5 minutes because every part of me hurts, basically. And what the first thing I do is take one of these. So this is the hydro tablets I've talked about before. These are from Home Bargains. And what I do is I've dropped one into my water bottle, let it dissolve, and I will drink that, and then I'll drink another 2 bottles of water, because obviously when you exercise, your muscles will hold on to water and to repair themselves. So the scales can show again in the early days of exercise. It never ever bothers me, that, to be quite honest, because I know what's happening. But the key to it is to keep drinking lots and lots and lots of water. So for me, first things first is just to sit down for 5 minutes till my body stops hurting. That's the first thing to do. And secondly is to take some CBD oil. And people ask me how I take this. It's got a dropper on it. Let me just show you. It's like a pipette thing, a dropper. And what I do is I decide how much of it I want to take, and then I just put that underneath my tongue and hold it there for a minute or so, and then that's it. That's as far as it goes. Yeah, so I need to take some of that. and get in the shower and then organise my life, basically. So that is the first part of my day, and what I'm going to do is go and get in the shower, get myself sorted out, and then what I'll do is we'll catch up with you at lunchtime, because we've got a really great hack for lunch, and I think you'll really enjoy it. You know, when you look for something different, well, this could be it, so stay tuned, and I will catch you at lunchtime. Have a wonderful morning. Okay, back for lunch, and what I'm going to do is, this is the enchilada mix I made using the Spice and Ties kit, and there was sort of like another 2 portions left. It made loads, and this has been in the freezer and I've defrosted it, so I need to use this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these Weight Watchers wraps, and out of this wrap I'm going to make a bowl, and I'm going to put like the taco, I'll call it a taco mix inside, and then put some cheese on top, and then put it with the salad. So like, that's your healthy extra B. And then this mix here is all sin-free. So it makes a really different lunch. I mean, you could have it for an evening meal if you wanted to, but it's just at the moment, my stomach is going to start rumbling any second now. I'm starving. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to make the taco bowls using a bowl. It's dead easy. And I'll show you how I do it, and then if you fancy having a go, you can fill your boots with it. Here you go, it's just a cereal bowl, okay, and then get your tortilla wrap. This works with any tortilla wrap, and then you just really need to sort of just kind of like push it in gently to the sides, and if the more you sort of push it in down into the bowl, you will see that it sort of forms these like ball shapes and creases, which is great because it's what you really want. Now this is optional, but what I do is I just give it a spray of oil just to sort of crisp it a little bit. So just give it a spray of oil and then rub it in, and then this would go under a grill or in the oven just till it's really formed its shape, and it can hold its shape once it comes out of the bowl, and that's basically it. Okay, so here is the bowl. As you can see, I've let it cool slightly. The longer you cool it, the harder it gets to sort of stay in shape. Let me grab a spoon. This has just been microwaved, so all I'm going to do is fill this bowl with the taco mix. Get it nice and full. Beans are full of protein, so they're a great way of filling you up. And this time of year, you know, you do need to fill up on your proteins, and then add in just a sprinkling of whatever cheese you like, basically, and then whack it back under the grill to melt your cheese, and that is it. Serve it with whatever you like, and you know, fill it with whatever you like. I'm sure you could even get the kids to eat it if you filled it with the stuff that they like. Fill it with sausage and beans if you like. Right, I'm going to pop that under the grill, and I'll come back and show you the finished dish. And there you have it. Yeah, I've just served it with some salad leaves. I'm going past the point where I'm I'm that hungry I just need to eat, but there you go, that's it. Dead easy, healthy extra B, sin-free, healthy extra A, 1/3 speed, and there you are. That's it, as easy as that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch up with you all on Friday. Have a great day. Bye.